Let's tank Goroth in the Tomb of Sargeras on Mythic difficulty. Now, this fight is pretty much the same as Heroic and Normal, apart from there's going to be a bit of an overlap in the tank debuff, so you need to delay it a little bit. You need to kind of plan out where you want to be dropping the tank debuff as well. And when you've actually got the debuff that has 300% increased damage, when Shattering Stars are going out, you're going to be wanting using cooldowns and external cooldowns just to survive it. It does a lot of damage, especially if it's going to hit 2, 3, or 4 pillars. So you're going to be dying at them points. And there's also an overlap where you're going to have the tank debuff expiring, as well as Infernal Burning happening at the exact same time. So you can use stuff like AMS, Spell Ward, Hard Bubble as a Paladin, or big cooldowns to survive this. Now, as for any extra mechanics on top of the heroic and normal ones, there's basically going to be little circles that need soaking on the ground. If they don't get soaked, an infernal spawns. Now, if you ever get an infernal spawn, just call a wipe and start the fight again. Now, if you're not going to be using immunities, you're going to want at least 3 players in each one, but 4 to be safe. I believe 4 circles spawn at a time, but it could be 5. So just make sure everyone's aware and go in to soak these, because if one's not soaked, you're just wiping it anyway. As a tank, you can soak these and help to soak them, but you want to really be keeping the boss to one side of the room and only really rotating him. You don't even really want to move the boss unless you're getting behind a pillar. And you only want to be soaking if you don't have the tank debuff. Now, apart from that, there's not really too much else to go into on this fight. That isn't really pretty much the same from heroic and normal. Just be aware that the circle around the tank debuff is a lot larger. Make sure you're getting out. Make sure you're not taunting while you still got the debuff, or the boss is probably going to one-shot you. And finally, don't be afraid to call externals early, as you're probably going to need them because the boss does a lot of damage. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for this guide. Please like, comment and subscribe for more guides.